Hey there, and welcome to the Great Nerf War cast and crew answering the questions that you asked us to give you answers to. We're going to answer some of your questions. Yeah. We can't answer every single one. You guys gave us a lot of awesome ones. We're going to do kind of tag team this. So we got a beautiful thunderstorm off in the distance here in our beautiful town of...
Censored.
That was beautiful. So, start off, we'll introduce ourselves again.
Well, I'm Michael, and I play James Brickwell.
I'm Clayton, and I play First Sergeant Donnie McSaint.
I'm Nicole, and I play Buffalo Wing.
Hi, I'm Austin, and I play Captain Sullivan Edgar.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Kimberly, and I play Tech Sergeant Victoria Vic Ross.
I'm Darren, and I play Silas.
I'm Austin, also, and I play Doc Fangreen. My brother also plays Lewis.
I'm Dan, I play Crazy Hands Dan.
I'm Tyler, I play Corporal Oliver Rohde.
And I play Florentine.
So starting off, are you a group of friends? What are you?
Actually, a lot of us are friends from high school. A lot of us met in college. Mm-hmm. A good handful of us are just met during the Nerf War and just were inseparable after that. We all just meshed really well together.
If you woke up and your best friend was bacon, would you eat them?
Me, personally, I value friendship over food. But Lieutenant Quacker, survival is survival! Loopy Llama, my lord, it was my friend, rest in peace. And Dag, I like bacon. Bacon!
Dogs love bacon. Thank you for... That was a good statistic. We got a whole bunch of focus groups.
Yeah, I know, right?
Why does an episode take so long to make?
Well, I think it has something to do with how the process works, because it starts with everyone getting a script to look at, and then principal photography, and then editing, and then it's released, and then we're back to everyone getting a script to read for the next episode.
Oh yeah.
And it's different in that there's not a whole bunch of filming and then a whole bunch of editing. It's not that at all. Oh, and also people have crazy schedules.
Yeah, keeping everyone together is crazy.
Yeah.
One thing I want to clear up, which is something that pops up on every video, is that people think we leave our darts lying around, which is no. So, do you leave the darts lying around?
Actually, no. In between.
No.
See that coming.
Spoiler alert!
Let him talk.
In between each take, we pick up the darts that we shot, and after we're done shooting, everyone goes around and picks up the whatever darts we didn't see.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, I make everyone go out there.
Everything.
It is
Quite
a
a while.
painstakingly long
I'm sure-
ordeal.
I'm sure there's people can attest to putting their hands in their various jacket pockets and finding all kinds of Nerf darts.
Yes.
I can't even tell you how many times I'm at a function. I go, I need a Kleenex. 5 Nerf darts fall out.
3 weeks later, looking at
So,
cargo.
foam is everywhere.
Yes.
So how do we keep people going with us and keeping involved? So that was one of the questions.
Well, I don't know if I can speak for everyone, but most of the people in this room have been here since the very first season, the very first episode even. And I go to school out of state, which is why Donnie sometimes has to take these extended breaks.
Bert.
But the reason I keep coming back is because I love working with Austin and all of these people. I love what we're doing. I love the character, and it's just the most fun that you could have as an actor.
Most people in this room actually were season 1 veterans, and it's just for these two. They came right away in season 2. So there we go. When will the next Nerf War come out?
It's coming out so soon. It's going to come out June 18th.
Yay!
Ooh.
And it's called Badlands, and that's 2 weeks from the filming of this, which is Wednesday.
And the trailer's out now.
Yeah.
Came out
watch
last
the-
week. Watch the trailer.
Awesome.
Watch it.
We got posters coming out. If you like us on Google Plus or on our Facebook page, you can see our posters there for it.
Yeah.
By the way, a lot of you asked about Florentine and the mystery behind him and the helmet and all the good stuff. And you'll hear more from each person and their character at the end here. But I'll turn over to the Mr. Man himself and see if he wants what he wants to tell you about Florentine.
How Florentine came about was that As an actor, I actually generally play protagonists and comic relief. And so, like 4 years ago now, when Austin came to me with the idea of, you know, hey, I want to make this series, The Great Nerf War. Do you want to be part of it? I really wanted to play a villain. And so, you know, we spent months putting together this character. I spent hours and hours searching for just the right motorcycle helmet. Finally found one on Craigslist and like did it up with duct tape and green electrician's tape. And then after episode 1 was shot, the original helmet was stolen out of my car. And so I went and bought the second helmet, which when I bought it was solid silver, and I masked it off and spray painted the green design on it myself.
Pretty awesome.
So
Yep.
that's the helmet that you all know and love and fear.
Damn
So Florentine is obviously someone I know you guys love a lot, and you guys are asked one question, a couple actually pertain to, will, you know, get knocked off. It's actually funny you said that. All I'm going to say is, keep an eye out for this upcoming couple episodes, which is 2-part episode, but it's about the same battle. Just keep an eye out, that's all I'm going to say. There might be something that happens, I don't know. But, and also, yeah, no also, I won't say anymore. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Actor. Are we gonna ever explain the zombies?
Well, actually, we're gonna take some time to do that right now because it's finally.
Actually, and I need to get it up early.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. So let's move ahead here.
Yeah.
Question was, what inspired this the series? I can answer that. So the only Nerf gun I had growing up was like a pump action crossbow that literally you pumped it and that's what made the dart fly.
Oh, I had one of those too.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell you what it was called. It was 97, 98. And as a gag gift a couple years ago, not even a gag gift, but my friend was like, you want to get a Nerf gun for like a late Christmas present, early birthday present, whatever. And I was like, yeah. And I took him up on it seriously, and I picked it out, and it was that blue long strike that I always use now. I call it Baby Blue. And I loved it, and I sat in the corner. There's actually a video on our channel, I just thought of. There's a video on our channel from the night I got it, and it's Deck the Halls with Schnarvel. And that gentleman who gave me that gun is only in one Nerf episode, and it has never aired yet. You'll meet him someday. There would not be a Nerf series without him. And he's a very dear friend of mine, and he is in that video. So if you want to see that, go watch that. You see the box and you see me opening, so that's kind of cool. But I'm a big World War II history buff. I was playing Call of Duty World at War. The Nerf gun was propped in the corner. I was playing, like, we had so many series and ideas that just didn't pan out, and I wanted something new, something fresh, something awesome. And I kept looking in the corner, and it clicked, like, okay, a Nerf series, an action series where Nerf is the only weapon in the world, and there's a war, and this is their world. And the comedy comes from everyone taking it so seriously, and you know that's what comedy is, playing the truth of reality in extreme circumstances. So that's what if we act believably, it's funny because it's so crazy. So, but anyway, that's kind of where. And then the night I told Danny, who plays Christoph Bainswolf, I told him about that. He got Nerf guns, and we filmed the unofficial training video, which is on our channel. That was that night, actually. A little fun fact. And the rest, we're here 3 years later. And, how did we get our names? It's a great question.
Actually, we got our names a lot from just Austin's awesome, wonderful imagination. A lot of the names were just discussed. We were like, oh, well, this name would work, and other people were like, no, that's not very cool. But it all comes together, and it's awesome. I think we all love our names. So.
A lot of thought goes into them. When we were designing Florentine prior to episode 1, when we tried to decide on a name, I wrote up a list of like 20 names and gave them to Austin, had him pick his 3 favorites. And the name Florentine was like this weird little outlier. Most of them were like Carver, Rabin, Jekyll, stuff like that.
Arnold.
In another world, maybe.
He chose to spoke there. He had to pay the consequences.
Arnold was one of them. Intended as a last name, as in Mr. Arnold.
What's his title?
Mr. Arnold.
Never mind.
It doesn't
Back
fix
to
it.
filming.
Anyway, let's go to the questions that we all answer. So
Next time.
every person's gonna come along
Next
here and they're gonna say their favorite episode or episodes. It's hard to pick just one. Their favorite quote from their own character, which isn't so vain because I write them, so it's only vain when I do it. And third, what's their favorite Nerf product to use?
Well, as far as quotes go, my favorite one is Yeti. From Snowball. And as far as favorite episodes go, all of season 3. Even the episodes you might not have seen yet.
That's a good season.
It really is.
And a favorite Nerf. I really liked the sledge fire. That was a lot of fun.
That was cool.
Cool. Clayton.
As far as weaponry goes, you can't go wrong with the strong arm or the Mega Magnus. My favorite episode is probably Rusted Trust, and my favorite quote is actually from there. If you remember Donnie's rousing pre-battle speech, lots of fun.
If you want to hear it, watch the episode.
Won't give it away here.
It's a good episode. Go
Has to
watch
do with
it.
lightning though, which we're still watching right here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And did you say favorite episode? You said Rusted Trust?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Favorite episode, I really enjoy Split Hit. And favorite gun is the Jolt, the little guy. And the one recurring thing that I say that I really enjoy is something wrong here.
And then those of you who didn't catch or didn't quite remember, her character actually debuted in Lost in Frost, but we didn't see her until Split hit. And Lost in Frost is one of my favorite. She was a voiceover, and Lost in Frost is one of my favorite episodes. I love Deceased Feast. I love them all. They're all outrageous. I love them. I really do. I love the journey, and I didn't mean to steal that one from you. In case you want to talk about that, but it's my words too. But I also. But I also love Fight by Candlelight personally, just because it has a lot of story to it. So if you haven't seen that one yet, you should watch that because it bridges a lot of gaps. But my favorite quote is when Edgar isms, when he gets to explain something in Edgar's speech, like when he's talking, because Edgar talks in a very Edgar way, and when he explains the vortex discs and the circumference side, it's spinning, blah blah, why the discs hurt the zombies. Or I also really like his letter to the 59th Company in Fight by Candlelight. Favorite weapon is the long strike he always uses, which was the first one I really got, which I call Baby Blue.
My favorite weapon is what I call the Transformer gun, which is what I use. It's called the Deploy.
There it is.
Trained
it well. Trained it well.
Anyway, couple of my favorite quotes is the one about you could have a toast shake, about liquidizing toast.
Which was improvised, by the way.
Yes. And another one was thanks to Austin, the brainwashed zombie dinosaur hunter. Yeah, that's gonna be a T-shirt.
Needs to be a
Needs
T-shirt.
to be a T-shirt.
If that was a T-shirt, would you buy that T-shirt?
Yes.
You would buy it.
Answer that question in the comments below.
Comments.
I think it's
I would totally
awesome.
buy that shirt.
I want one.
I have the ability to buy that shirt,
Yes.
or my parents have the ability to buy that shirt.
Yes.
Pretty much.
And
Yeah.
we'll
Yes,
get it
I
to
like
you.
it.
That's what we need.
We have to make
As far as episodes, what Austin said was, I just love all of them. You just see the journey of each and every character. You watch them, you grow with them, you begin to like certain personalities, traits that come out in them, and you just get that connection with all of them through the entire series. It's just really awesome.
I think we all can second that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Darren.
My favorite episode would have to be Behold the Cold. I mean, that was a fantastic episode, but really I'm a fan of like wilderness and snow.
Oh,
Because you could just do so much. I mean, sleds, dogs. And
As am I, if you couldn't tell.
What? Why weren't you in that one?
Anyways, so my favorite gun would probably have to be the Rapid Strike. I'm a big fan of guns that just kind of keep going and go.
Like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah. And then my favorite quote, because there's so many good ones though.
Talkative one here.
It'd have to be with Lewis. where he asks, or he says, "I thought you were dead," and my reply is, "No, reborn."
Dun dun dun.
Super cool. Go ahead.
My favorite gun would have to be the hammer shot or the strong arm. My favorite episode is between Deceased Feast and Split Hit. My favorite quote is actually from Split Hit when I say, "No, but I'm completely insane and I do love origami."
My favorite 2 episodes are Convoy Ploy and Split Hit. My favorite blaster happens to be the Retaliator because of a cool tactical reload you can do. And my favorite quote is, "Just because I'm big doesn't make me Sasquatch," from Deceased Feast.
So, in terms of guns, my favorite right now is the Mega Magnus. I really like whatever gun that's out that I kind of have as a character. My favorite episode is right now actually Badlands. I'm really excited for everyone to see it. It's going to be really fun.
It's cool.
And
Great.
with that, my favorite quote for myself would probably be Zoms Away from my first appearance in season 1, which was Undead Dread. But my favorite quote of all time is probably "Eat the fruitcake."
That was a good one, yeah.
that was pretty good.
Lost and Frost, actually. Yeah.
Cool. And
my favorite episodes are Devised Rise and Deceased Feast are tied for first place, with Split Hit coming in a close second. Favorite quote is from the end of Devised Rise, after I shoot Donnie in the back. "No one lives to face justice." And then as far as favorite Nerf weaponry, I mean, you gotta go with the revolvers. Maverick, Strong Arm, Hammer Shot. I mean, it's all good as gold. Although, since the question you asked was in fact favorite Nerf product, I have to say I'm also a fan of their shampoo line.
Thumbs up very well.
rather rinse, repeat, or nothing. Okay, so. Why's my hair so foaming? Segueing from that, he said that line, he said, "No one lives to face justice." That is actually an improvised line that he came up with right before we started filming that scene. And my point is that these guys they do that all the time. They come up to me and go, "Man, I have an idea for this." And yes, there's a script, and we mostly follow it, but they have an idea, and it's off. We're a team first. Like that's what I want to tell you. And there's a whole lot of people that are involved that are not in this room right now.
Yes.
Like Mr. Michael said, there's a whole lot of schedules to work with.
Yeah.
Right.
But everyone creates magic every time we film, and a lot of it's improvised, and some of it is just they say it better than how I envision writing it. It's just a great process, and it's a great team. So we want to finish up with a couple more things. Remember, Badlands is part 1 of a 2-part season 3 finale.
Woo!
And one of the questions was, are we going to continue doing this? Of course we will. Season
Yes.
4 is going to be very exciting. It's very, very different. So make sure you watch these next two episodes, which is like 1 episode, but it's going to be really cool. It's just going to be a very different season. And we're always trying to explore things, different things. It's going to be very exciting. So make sure you watch those. Keep it up, all right? And if you guys go to a Comic-Con or dress up, whatever, as one of our characters or something, take pictures and send them to us. Like us on
Let
Facebook.
us see the awesomeness.
Like us on Facebook.
Yay!
Like us on Facebook. Salisbury Street Studios is on Facebook, and we're on Google+. Put pictures up, put fan art. We would love to see it.
Oh,
yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
That'd be so wonderful. We want to see that kind of stuff. I've already seen a couple of response videos you guys have made, and they're so cool. So keep that stuff
There are
up.
response videos?
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So keep
I
that
gotta
up.
check those
So anyway, but we just want to tell you from all of us, thank you.
so much.
Thank you so much.
You
Yes.
are
You're
awesome.
You are wonderful.
Fantastic.
This was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do this again someday.
We love the fans.
He approves. We just want to thank you so much because we're only keeping going because you guys want us to. It's not just us. We're having a great time, but you fuel that. One more time, thank you.
Thank you
for
so
listening.
much.
Thank you very much.
So
All the
much.
best to you.
Hope if you got this far, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so
Yes.
much for watching. Peace, ball.
Peace, ball.
And Belitwitch. And
Whatever.
we tried salutes. We're not sure yet. But they're too cool. They don't need one. Whoever
Yeah.
you root for, we hope you enjoy this, and we'll probably do one again soon.
Because they're evil.
Remember, Badlands. It's coming out in 2 weeks. Watch it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's gonna be part 2. It's gonna follow not long after, and then season 4 is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be awesome.
Great.
We're always changing it up for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great night.
Bye.
See you soon.